Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we bring stories to life. Today, we have a heartwarming tale from a time long ago, a story that reminds us of the magic that can be found in hard work and a kind heart. So get comfortable and let's travel to a small, quiet village nestled among rolling hills. In this village, there lived a farmer. He wasn't a man of great wealth. In fact, he was quite poor. Every single day, from the moment the sun peeked over the horizon until it dipped below in the evening, the farmer toiled in his fields. He poured his sweat and soul into the land, but the soil was dry and unforgiving. His harvests were always meager, barely enough to sustain him. Unlike his neighbors, he didn't even own a buffalo to help him plow the stubborn earth. Every furrow, every turned clod of dirt was the result of his own strength. His own hands pushing and pulling the heavy plow. It was an exhausting life, a constant struggle against the odds. One scorching afternoon, after a long and grueling morning of work, the farmer sought refuge by the cool, gentle river that flowed near his land. He sat under the shade of a large banyan tree, catching his breath and watching the water ripple by. It was then that he noticed a figure approaching. It was an old man with a kind face etched with the lines of time and wisdom. Walking gracefully beside him was the most magnificent creature the farmer had ever seen, a buffalo, its coat as pure and white as freshly fallen snow. Its eyes seemed to hold a gentle intelligence. The old man and his splendid buffalo stopped before the weary farmer. The old man's voice was as soft as the river's flow. "I have been watching you," he said kindly. "You are a hard-working man, and your dedication has not gone unnoticed. Life has been difficult for you." He paused, gesturing toward his beautiful companion. "I will lend you my buffalo. Let it help you plow your fields. It will ease your burden." The farmer was stunned. An offer like this was a dream come true. His heart filled with gratitude. He couldn't believe his luck. He bowed deeply to the old man, his voice trembling with emotion as he accepted the generous offer. Thank you," he repeated, his eyes wide with hope. He gently took the rope and led the magnificent white buffalo back towards his humble farm, a new spring in his step. The moment the buffalo's plow touched the farmer's dry, cracked earth, something extraordinary began to happen. The farmer had expected the work to be easier with an animal's help, but this was beyond anything he could have imagined. The white buffalo moved with a strength that seemed to come from the very mountains, and a speed as swift as the wind. It was a dance of power and grace. A field that would normally take the farmer an entire week of back-breaking labor was completely plowed in a single day. He watched in utter amazement as the buffalo effortlessly carved perfect straight lines into the soil. But the magic didn't stop there. An even more wondrous spectacle was unfolding right before his eyes. Everywhere the buffalo's hooves stepped, the ground transformed. The hard, dry soil became soft, dark, and rich with life. It was as if the buffalo was breathing vitality back into the exhausted land. And then, almost immediately, tiny green sprouts began to push their way up through the newly fertile earth. Green shoots of rice, vibrant and healthy, appeared in the buffalo's wake. The farmer's field, once a symbol of his struggle, was now turning into a lush green carpet of promise. He fell to his knees, tears of joy streaming down his face. This wasn't just help, it was a miracle. The land was alive again. That night, the farmer slept more soundly than he had in years, his dreams filled with images of a bountiful harvest. He woke before dawn, his heart eager to see his miraculous field and his new magical friend. He rushed outside, but as he scanned the freshly plowed land, he noticed something was missing. The beautiful white buffalo was gone. A pang of sadness hit him, but it was quickly replaced by confusion. Where could it have gone? As he stood there, puzzled, the old man appeared once more, seeming to emerge from the morning mist itself. He smiled his gentle, knowing smile. "My buffalo has finished its work here," the old man explained. His voice was calm and reassuring. "It has prepared the way for you." He looked out across the vibrant green field. "From this day forward, this land will always be rich and fertile. Your hard work will finally bear the fruit it deserves." The old man placed a comforting hand on the farmer's shoulder. "Continue to work hard, live honestly, and be kind. That is all that is asked of you." As he finished speaking, the old man and the majestic white buffalo began to fade, becoming translucent. They slowly rose, ascending into the morning sky until they disappeared completely, leaving behind only the golden light of the rising sun. The farmer stood there, speechless, as he realized he had been visited by a celestial being. From that day on, the old man's words proved true. The farmer's land became the most fertile in the entire region. Every year, his crops grew tall and strong, and his harvests were abundant. He never forgot the lesson he learned. He continued to work diligently, but now his work was filled with joy, not struggle. He shared his good fortune with his neighbors and was known throughout the village for his generosity and kind spirit. He lived a long, happy, and prosperous life. And so, the story of the farmer and the magic buffalo was passed down through generations. The villagers would often look at his lush fields and smile, telling their children that the heavenly buffalo had blessed him. It was a powerful reminder to everyone that true blessings are not simply given, they are earned through perseverance, an honest heart, and the unwavering will to never give up, even when things seem their most difficult. Thank you so much for joining us for this beautiful story today. We hope it brought a little bit of magic and inspiration into your day. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next story. We love sharing these tales with you. Until next time, take care and keep a little magic in your heart.